YouTube, what's going on? We got how to get rich on the internet, plus what comes with it. This is off Mula channel. I know most of y'all probably already know who Mula is. If you don't, he like a YouTuber that do a lot of. He got a bunch of fucking channels, and he also do finance and shit like that. He be giving some good advice. Yeah, let's get into it. We're gonna see what it's talking about today. Hold on, gotta cut this fan off. Cut that mug off. Socks and work shit out. Alright, let's get into this shit, man. Let's do it today.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode here on the Mula membership channel. I really don't have nothing specific topic for today as far as like an actual tutorial, but I just wanted to talk to y'all about a lot of things that I've learned, a lot of things that I've seen, and a lot of things that really helped me change my life that I think that really help you change your life and
Let's hear what you're talking.
also increase your finances. So the very first thing I want to talk about is I seen my boy Casper talking about how the internet made him rich, but it ruined his life. That's like a super true ass statement that I really resonated with when I seen the title and watched the video. Um, so everybody want to be rich, right? Especially now in the internet stage, in the internet days, everybody and their mama want to be rich. Everybody want to be, have
Somebody.
money, motion, as you people call it. But they don't want. A lot of people don't want to pay that price, and a lot of people don't know what price that is going to come with actually achieving that goal. I would like first thing I always tell people is like when you broke, you were gonna be a lot like happier. Just as far as like free spirited, a lot more just like freedom on you, not as much weight on your shoulders, not as much stress on your back. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
I already know his ass gonna start. His ass gonna hit. It's a finance channel too. You finna. He gonna get some ass in here, but I'm skipping the motherfuckers though. I'm
So
sorry.
genuinely, you're gonna be a lot happier. You're gonna be doing a lot more things that are just genuine. You're gonna have a lot more genuine friends. You're not gonna have a bunch of people that's just on your line to get something from you every single day, or they just trying to be cool with you because you got clout now, or you got a lot of subscribers now. And if they get cool with you, then they look cool when they go to the party, or if they get cool with you, they can make some money off of it because y'all can collab. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. You don't really have that problem when you ain't got nothing because you ain't got nothing. So if somebody
Yeah.
really messing with you, 9 times out of 10, they really messing with you. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be whoever in your life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, a lot more you find a lot more genuine and a lot more happiness in that space. When you get money, a lot of that stuff change. You know what I'm saying? Even when a lot of the guys, you know what I'm saying, the guys specifically, I could talk about. A lot of the girls you talking to gonna treat you different. They gonna talk to you different, and a lot of the same girls you think you probably know right now. You know what I'm saying? I done seen that shit a million times with a lot of people I'm cool with and close with. Like they'll get some money, or they'll start posting a little jewelry on their Instagram, a nice little new car or something, or they'll just start leveling up. Now the same girls that was just talking to them crazy, talking to them different. You know what I'm saying? They doing shit different. They expressing interest now. They sending you little good morning, little love letter. A lot of that
Yeah.
shit changed.
Shit like
It's
that.
like your life changed so fast, and you don't know what's real, what's fake no more. And that really fuck with a lot of people. That's what's be wrong with a lot of celebrities. You know what I'm saying? A lot of celebrities because it's like, okay, I got 100 people. I got a cameraman. I got this person, that person, the label person, this person, that person, that person, this person, that person. But I don't even know who my homies is no more because I've been stopped talking to them. You know what I'm saying? It's the sacrifice that come with the success that people don't talk about, but the shit do get like depressing, especially when you gotta change your whole mindset. So you just gotta understand what come with it.
Hold on 1 second. Damn, charger ain't working and shit. Damn, I thought this shit loud.
The reason I say fuck all that is because your
That's a
life gonna
lot
be
of salt.
stressful regardless. You know what I'm saying? Life is stressful for the guy that work at Burger King, that live in a hood in a 1 bedroom apartment and drive an old beat up car that he don't know when it's gonna
Yeah,
break down, and he don't really got the money to fix it when it do break down. Like I've been in that situation before too. You
that
know what I'm
shit
saying? I've been
ass.
there too. You feel me? It's stressful right there. It's stressful when you get on the other side of riches. You sacrifice everything. You probably don't got your friends no more. Your relationship with your parents might be different. Your relationship with your girlfriend might be different. You know what I'm saying? You might have broke up with your girlfriend. Your friends ain't really cool with you no more like that because you ain't on the same type of stuff. That and they still on the same stuff. They not
Mm-hmm.
leveling up with you, so you outgrow them. So now all your genuine friends from high school, middle school, your hometown, everybody you kicked it with, everybody you got real relationships with, real stories with, you know what I'm saying, real experiences with. That shit is gone.
You can tell he mean that shit for real off just how he looked while saying this shit. Like it's just like he on the real. Like he talking about his life right now. Like it's so much fuck shit that go on probably with having that. And you can tell by the way he just looking, like his demeanor, like he dead ass, like he dead serious.
So now you might have one homie if he on the same type of level, you know what I'm saying? Which I did. You feel me? I had one homie that like stuck it out. Like we still to this day we close as could be type shit because we was on the same type of time in life. You know what I'm saying? So even from that time when we was kids in high school running around tweaking, we
Yeah.
grow up 10 years later and we still cool because we the only person out of our group that kept the same type of headspace. Everybody else wanted to keep smoking weed, keep chilling, keep going chasing girls and going to the parties and going doing all this other shit. We had a bigger goal in mind type shit. But
So I'm here to check out Keith. He's interested in setting up his LLC for his business. I'm gonna show him.
I'm the lucky one. You know what I'm saying? I'm the lucky person that has that one. A lot of people don't, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that I see every day, I talk to every day, YouTubers, rappers, social media people. A lot of people I know every day don't have that, bro. They don't have not one single friend they grew up with, went to school with, hung out when they was kids with. You know what I'm saying? You got to be ready to sacrifice that shit because regardless, like I said, it's stressful on both sides. It's stressful to not have money. It's stressful to have a lot of it. So I'd rather be stressed out in a Lamborghini. I'd rather be stressed out in a nice house. I'd rather be
Yeah.
stressed out living 60, 70, 80% of my life how I want to. Maybe I am a little stressed out, overstimulated. There's a lot going on, whatever the case is. But I take this stress over the old stress any other day.
And that's how I feel, bro. If I ever make it, I prefer that than the other side of the coin because I know it gotta feel great to wake up like every day and be like, damn, I can just go do what the fuck I want to. Like I'm working, but I can do whatever the fuck I want to. Like I can move however I want to. I can go wherever the fuck I want to go. Like I don't have to worry about nobody telling me when to clock in, when to clock out, when to go on break. Like you ain't gotta worry about that type of shit when you doing it yourself. It's probably more stressful, but that's better than. Well, I don't know because I'm not on that side yet, but it's probably way better than having to work a fucking 9 to 5 and listen to a motherfucker tell you what to do. That you know, I would prefer the other side of the coin, not having to worry about that type of shit.
Day. Any day of the week, I mean. My bad, I had to switch to my phone. My camera ended up dying. But like I was saying, if you want to level your life up, you need to start taking the actual steps to actually level your life up. I think a lot of things that slowed me down when I was really on the journey, and I'm still on the journey. Like I'm nowhere like near where I really want to be for real, for real. Like I want to be like at least have 100 million in the cut. You know what I'm saying? I want like a 20, 30, $40 million house, big old land, a bunch of land. I want to eat my own farm raised food. I want to do a lot like that I'm not doing right now. So I'm not saying that I'm not still on the journey, but when I was coming up from the bottom, like when I didn't have nothing and I was trying to turn it into something, when I was trying to turn $0 into $1 million, I had to really stop procrastinating and start really taking steps towards actually improving. If I was a basketball player and I couldn't shoot, the first thing I'm gonna do is hire a shooting coach. I'm gonna hire a shooting coach. If I don't hire a shooting coach, I'm gonna go get the knowledge that I need to improve what I need to be doing to improve my shooting. Then I'm going to do that. I think a lot of people sleep on the fact that you can really work on something 30 minutes to an hour every single day, and in 6 months your life can be completely different. In 6 months you could be almost an expert on that subject. In 6 months you could have made so much progress. Even a year, you know what I'm saying, a year, 12 months, you could have made so much progress. you would never believe it. You know what I'm saying? A year ago, you wouldn't even believe that you would get to there this fast in a year. And I'm like dead serious. Like when I tell you,
Mm-hmm.
I'm the definition of 0 to 100. I didn't have a time on YouTube where I was making 10,000. Then the next month it was 25. Then the next month it was 35. Then the next month it was no. As soon as my YouTube popped off, I went from 20,000 to 100,000 in probably 3, 4 days, 5 days, something like that, maybe a week and a half, something around there. As soon as I hit 100,000 subscribers, I was making 100,000 a month because I had businesses set up already, and I wasn't doing nothing but funneling the people who was watching me on YouTube to those businesses, whether it be my mentorship, whether it be my marketing company, whether it be the clothing lines that I had, whether it be the other Instagram pages that I own, the TikTok pages that I own, the other.
That's a blessing, bro. To pop that fast is like, that's a fucking blessing, bro. To be able to make some shit shake that quick.
YouTube channels that I started, I maximized my income and I kept it growing and growing and growing, and that's what I've been focusing on this whole time. But you could really go from 0 to 100. That's the point. You could really take some shit, and it's because I started taking real steps. Okay, I want to do better on YouTube, so let me really start doing the research on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Let me really start applying the shit that I know, or applying the stuff that I really have done. Let me start waking up a little earlier. Let me start spending a little bit more time to a little bit more focus on detail. Let me change the thumbnails to this. Let me change the titles to this. And continuously doing that for about 6 to 8 months straight. I went from almost pretty much broke to abundance. You know what I'm saying? So 30 minutes a day to an hour a day, literally every single day, can really improve your life and change it, flip it. I'm talking a whole 180.
Yeah.
You know, but you got to really apply those things to your life. You can't keep knowing what you should be doing
And
and
not
not
doing it.
doing it. You know, and if you don't know what you should be doing, it, my best advice to you, without talking to you one on one, would be,
I'm done spending an obscene amount of money on takeout every week. Done.
I'm getting back on track with Factor.
Fresh, never frozen meals at Parent Fresh.
use logic. A lot of people make this shit a lot more complicated than it has to be. Use logic. Logic is 90% of all problems can get solved with logic when it comes to leveling your life up and changing what you got going on. If you just use simple, I'm talking about like very simple logic. For example, okay, you working a job right now, you can barely pay your rent, but you play video games 3 hours a day. You on the phone with your girlfriend 6 hours a day, and you smoke weed 2 hours a day every single day. So basic logic could tell you that if you get off work and you just work on something for an hour every day, eventually that hour turns into 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 months go by, and that hour turns into 100 hours, 200 hours, 400 hours. Next thing you know, you look up, you went from not knowing about something to being a complete expert on it, whether it be stocks, real estate, YouTube, content creation, finances in general. You look up and you're a complete expert at it. Like I said, use simple logic. If you don't know something, find out about it. Once you find out about it, apply it. It's really real simple, and really real small things really do add up to a lot. If I can stack a billion pennies faster than you can stack two $100 bills, I'm a lot richer than you, right? So the small things do add up. Yeah, I think that's a real big thing I had to learn too over the past 2-3 years. Like small things really do add up, and that's like my whole identity. Like even when it comes to YouTube, like that's the main thing I do. So that's what I'm gonna talk about. But when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to crypto, when it comes to business, like I have maximized the ability to be able to count my pennies. For example, on YouTube, if you look at somebody who has 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, almost 600,000, we just gonna go ahead and put 600,000. If you got 600,000 subscribers, most of those people are getting 100,000 views every video they drop. But they drop one video every other three weeks maybe. You know what I'm saying? Me, I might get 10,000 videos of one video. The second video I post on the same day might get 30. The next video might get 20. The next video might get 100. The next video might get 60. The next video I post might get 15, right? But I'm using simple logic to say, okay, if you post twice a month and you get 100,000 views every time you post a video, I post 90 times a month, but I get 30,000 views every time I post a video. Who just made more money? By me, I made a lot more money by light years. I made way more money than you did just because of simple logic. So when it comes to business, okay, if I have a cheap product and I sell it a lot, I can make more money than somebody with an expensive product that never sells it, right? So that's kind of like my business model now. Like pennies really add up, and I think that taught me like one of the most important factors in not just business, not just like relationships, but life. You know what I'm saying? If you can apply that anywhere you see it. If you in basketball, you've been playing basketball your whole life, one little step to the side, one little knee jerk, one little dribble move, one little, you know what I'm saying? One little
Yeah, the little things really count. The things really matter. You just change up something small, but and that's what I've been learning too. Where like we're doing things like it's so many easy. It's easier ways to do the things you're trying to do without overexerting yourself or overdoing it. Like it's simple shit. Like it's simple shit. If you want something to grow, you got to be consistent. Like and like with I look at it like this with with a seed or something like a little seed, and you want it to grow into a tree. You water that thing. You do the little steps every day to make that motherfucker bloom and grow into something. You just got to keep doing that shit at a consistent basis. When it's time to do it, something gonna happen. It's like it ain't even chance. Excuse me. It's not even chance. It's like shit. The more you do something, the more likely it is to happen. Like it is to grow. It is to work. Or like you know what I'm saying. That's like even with, if for instance, you could take somebody who got a fucking addiction. They're addicted to doing something like some heavy hard ass drug. They take that shit, it get them the feeling they want to keep doing that shit over and over and over to get that same feeling again. It's gonna grow into a badass addiction. That's the bad side of it. But say if you choose to do this YouTube shit and you just consistent with it, doing that shit every day, posting 3 videos a day on some shit consistently, you get into a routine. The views is gonna stack up on each other. The watch time gonna stack up on itself. The hours gonna stack up on itself. It's just you got to keep putting out shit to the world to make this shit grow. It's like not chance at that point. It's just odds. It's more so like I don't know if that's the same thing. If I'm saying, you get what I'm saying, though, right? Like the more you do some shit, the more likely the outcome will be bigger.
one little pull up, one little thing you practice, the small details that really help you. If you're in a relationship, the small things you do every single day add up versus you buying a Birkin bag once a year, or you buy her flowers on Monday, on Tuesday you take her out, on Thursday you write her a letter, on Friday you get her a new phone case, on Saturday, you rub her back. It's like the small things. If you a girl with a boyfriend, same thing. If you a hairstylist and you trying to get rich off being a hairstylist, the same thing. If you trying to be a better actor, the same thing. If you trying to have a better business, the same thing. If you trying to make more money, it's the same thing. It's not necessarily like you got to make some drastic change to your life. And I think that's what a lot of people sit around and wait for. I'm going to watch a million videos on YouTube and figure out which one of these videos is going to tell me exactly what drastic thing I need to do. And if I clap my hands 2 times, keep both my hands on top of my head, put my right hand on my knees, clap my left knee 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times, rub both my elbows together and say alhamdulillah, then I'm going to get $1 million in my account. That ain't necessarily the deal. You know what I mean? Like the details, the small details. It's the small details that you got to pay attention to. It's the small details that's going to differentiate your clothing brand, your YouTube channel, your drop shipping website, right? Like I always think about this story in my head. Like I said, I ain't got no script for this video. I'm just going straight off the top, giving y'all game. But I got a story in my head. I would think I was in like 3rd grade or 4th grade, 5th grade, something like that. I was in elementary school. The teacher gave us an assignment that we had to like write a 1-page kind of like essay, or 1-page, like just 1-page paper on something. I don't know if we was reading a book or whatever it was. We just had to write a 1-page paper. So I wrote a 1-page paper, and at that time, you know, your mom would be like, did you do your homework, what you had to do? I show her the 1-page paper that I wrote. Okay, cool. My mama told me, she said,
I'm going to show you guys how my style went from this to this. All I had to do was fill out a style quiz. It asked me different things like my fit preference, any troubles I have while shopping. I get to try on everything at home.
Type the paper. I said, why I gotta type it? She told me to write it. I wrote it. It's the homework done. She said, type the paper out, because just doing that small thing will put you so far ahead of everybody else in the class because nobody else doing it.
Exactly.
So I typed it. I just typed this exact same thing that I wrote on the paper. I typed it. I turned it into class. I turned it into my teacher the next day. Of course, I'm the only one in class the only student that she got, period, that typed the paper that she told us to write. I got an A, 100%. Fuck how good the essay was. Forget how good the paper and how good my penmanship and all that
The
was.
detail,
It
the
was
small
just the fact
detail.
that I typed it. I took a little bit extra. So I got A plus and extra credit. So instead of getting 100%, I think I got like 110%. You know what I'm saying? And that shit helped the hell out of my grade and end up helping me. That was like the last, that had to have been like sixth grade, because that ended up helping me get into like you had to testing to get into a school. So that helped me like test to get into a school until I messed that up and ended up getting kicked out. But that helped me though. You know what I'm saying? So that small thing helps. You know what I mean? Like the smallest to the tiniest things really do help in life. Like I said, any part of your life, and you gotta really nail that to the cross. You feel me? And you can't be procrastinating. I feel like that's the same thing, especially nowadays. Like that's like the same thing as like waiting for something magical to happen. Like just procrastinating, and being stuck in your ways. You know what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? But 1 plus 1 don't equal 2 in your head. So that's why you still ain't did it. It's
Mm-hmm.
December 10th, the day I recorded this video. You've been talking about all year, 2024 gonna be my year. 2024, I'm gonna get rich. 2024, I'm gonna boss up. You know what I'm saying? And you not bossing up. And I feel like a lot of that shit is because people get tainted on social media to the point you ever like hear somebody lie, say you lie to yourself so much, you start to believe your own damn lie. And you know it's a lie, but you starting to believe it.
Exactly. Exactly. And I ain't going to even lie, bro. I was that person at one point. I kept saying I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna keep doing this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and then don't never get around to doing it. And really all it takes is just doing the shit. It really just take doing the shit. Getting on this shit, doing it, making this shit happen by just putting forth the effort. Like you know how you get awards just for being there, like just for showing up. And like I'm learning, like, and I be watching this dude, his name Avery B. He be like, bro, you just gotta show up, bro. If you show up, you already did half the work by just showing up, just being there. You know what I'm saying? Cause you putting something out there. If you don't put shit out there, ain't shit gonna be seen. Like, and I'm learning that shit. Like, it's nothing gonna be seen if you don't put shit out there, bro. You gotta show up.
Just because you lie so much. And I feel like social media do that to a lot of people. You get on social media fronting so much, trying to put on this image so much. It's hard to look yourself in the mirror and really just accept that this you. So you just got to keep lying to yourself to the point where you start believing the lie. So a lot of these people make songs or make posts or put captions or go on their story and flex like, you know, you in your homie car. You know that you don't have no money for real. You know that picture of your money at 6, 7, 8 years old. You know that was the only time you ever had $1,000 in your account. You know you never killed nobody. You know you not in the streets. You know you don't have $100 million. You know that, but you on Instagram putting on this flex.
Flex
Girls,
like you,
boys, anybody.
yeah.
Like that's people. Period. They get on social media and they put on this portray this image. Like I feel like that really fries a lot of people's head and give you
Mm-hmm.
like really like a smoking thought process. Like because now you so caught up in proving to the next person and proving to the next person and keeping up your image that nobody really cares about. Like people don't really care about you for real. You know what I'm saying? Like how many times have you thought about a person that you ain't seen in 5 years? You haven't. You
You
know what I'm
haven't,
saying? Like
yeah.
how many like people don't really care for real to or even pay attention close enough to really think. They see your story, they think you cool for 5 minutes, and they go to the next person's story. I feel like that really cloud a lot of judgment and mess a lot of people's head up. And the last thing I just want to touch on, really touch on, is getting out of the employee mindset. You gotta really like
I
crush
was just saying it, just said this a few minutes ago. Just was saying this a few minutes
that
ago.
shit in your life, bro. Period. Because I'm gonna tell you, like, you know, like when we was kids, like I'm 26, right? So when I was a kid, they used to always tell us like, one day a robot's gonna take jobs. Robots gonna take jobs. Robots gonna take jobs. And I'm like, man, yeah, whatever. I mean, I know it's coming, but I ain't really whatever. That shit long. That shit super far away. We really in the time where a robot will take your job quick. A robot. I feel like robots are gonna be building planes. Robots are gonna be doctors. Robots is gonna be
Don't do it! You can still earn income while learning how to code!
But I'm a janitor.
There's no
construction workers. So if you don't have some type of business or at least some type of income, some type of uh, liquid funds that you can use to invest into a company or that you can use to at least last the rest of your life, it's gonna get real hard for a lot of people. It's gonna get real hard, real quick for a lot of people, because the days of waking up, and I said this before on this channel a lot of times too, like the days of waking up and just going through life and just having a nice car, or not even a nice car, but just having a regular cool car and living in a one bed, like that don't cut it no more. You know what I'm saying? You need more money now. But the problem is a lot of people work ethic don't fit the current circumstances of the world. You know what I'm saying? So if you need more money, that means we need people that work harder, that work smarter, that get more degrees, that put their mind in a different space. You know, but the space that we in now, all that regular stuff, all that, oh, I'm just gonna work at Walmart, or it's hard to get a job at Walmart nowadays. It's hard to get hours, even when you do get the job, getting consistent 8-hour a day shift, 10-hour a day shifts, so you can get your 9 hours in your lunch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to get them shifts now and not be slaved. And even when you do, you still getting, come on, we know how the government is, so you got to apply a lot of things to the life, bro. You got to be more creative with your life, and you have to stop being so used to the place that you're in right now. If you get caught up in a place that you're in, and no matter how bad it is, no matter how good it is, if you get used to your circumstances, your circumstances will always be there. You know what I'm saying? But I seen a quote the other day that said, I can't remember exactly what it said, but it said like a peasant cannot take the throne if he does not first give up his current seat. So that means if a peasant doesn't get out of the seat, his peasant seat, he can never take the throne. It'll never happen. You have to physically get up, go to the throne, sit down, and take the throne. You have to get out of your current seat. A lot of people get comfortable in their circumstances, whether that's you taking the bus to work every day, or and coming home at 6 o'clock, same time every day, or you living in the hood, or whatever the case is. You got to get out of your current circumstances and not get so used to them. Just get used to them. Just like to what a point where you just feel like this is life and this is it. Like, you know, I feel like I seen my parents do that a lot. Like, and I used to see it and be like, we can't do that shit forever, bro.
That's how I be feeling, bro. And I made, if you go back on my channel, it's a video where I'm sitting in my car and I'm just talking, bro. I'm like, bro, I can't do this shit my whole life, bro. This cannot be life. It just can't be. Like, it's so much more to life, and sitting there working for somebody else, clocking in, doing the same shit every day of the week, 5 days out the week, and you get them 2 fucking off days, and then gotta go right back doing the same shit, bro. That shit ain't life, bro. And I'm gonna get out that shit, man. I promise. Fuck that.
Bro, I can't do that. I can't get up and just, we work Monday through Friday. You come home dead ass tired.
Just say that shit.
I only seen my parents, and I know this is most kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? I only seen my parents from 6 o'clock to maybe about 9 or 10 when they fall asleep. 6 p.m. to 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I went to school, did whatever I came home, not too late, not too early. My parents didn't get off until 5. They didn't get home until 6, 6:37 sometimes if there's traffic. You know what I'm saying? Mama might cook dinner, she might not. While she cooking, I'm in my room chilling. My dad watching the game. 8 o'clock, 8:30 the dinner ready. I eat. By the time I'm done eating, mama sleep. Dad get done eating if he hungry. If not, he fall asleep on the couch because he's so damn tired. So then that's Monday through Friday. Saturday, we might do something. We might go to my grandma's house or kick it or something like that. Sunday, we sit in the house. We cleaning up. We ain't doing nothing because we chilling. Then Monday coming, we flipping it all over to doing the same shit again. And that shit just drove me crazy. And I wasn't even going through it, but it drove me crazy to know, like, okay, yeah, I'm going to go to school. Like, it get to a point where, like, damn, you kind of like raising yourself. You only see your parents 3 hours a day. You ain't getting raised. You getting fed. You got a roof over your bill. Like, you know what I'm saying? But because of their circumstances, we couldn't get the better things out of life. You know what I'm saying? And I just never wanted that shit. So, yeah, I think you just got to really not want that shit. And you got to hate your circumstances to the point where all you can think about is getting the fuck out of there. I hope this video gave y'all some game, though. Like I said, I don't even remember everything that I said, but I just was speaking because it was a lot on my mind, and I just got it out. If y'all like videos like this, let me know. I got more.
Shout out to Mac Mula, man. He really do be giving good advice on his shit, bro. I fuck with that. That's the end of this video, man. If you stayed this long, I appreciate you for watching. And yeah, bro, I'll see you on the next one.